there, welcome to my channel. Anand here. I'm very thrilled to show you today the new pedal from the company Decibelics. It's called the Rivus. It's the Bluesbreaker clone from Marshall. And my dear friend Guillaume, he sent it to me to test it out and show it to you. So here it is. The Rivus is designed to deliver a very classic overdrive. Nice, transparent, warm and dynamic tones, which really replicates the tones of your vintage tube amplifier, how it overdrives. It's very smooth, how I experience, very bluesy overdrive with a nice full mid-range and very subtle compression. Perfect for enhancing your guitar sound. That's what I experienced immediately. As soon as I turned it on, I just realized, whoa, this just makes everything better, and it was actually exactly what I needed next to my big clone from Decibelics. As you can see, the pedal has got a gain level and a tone knob. It's got a clip switch and a mode switch, and it has an internal gain range switch, the dip switches which you can choose. I will show them all to you. There will be timestamps so you can skip to the parts which you like or which section you are interested in. Do check out this pedal. If you are looking for a clean boost, this is it. It just sounds amazing. The Rivus also has some enhanced features which Guillaume made. Internal gain range switch, and it has a very nice intelligent bypass mode. This will be all written in the manual which you will get, and I will show them all to you in the video. So let's have a listen to it. So the guitar goes to the Rivus pedal. From there it goes straight into my Cole amp which stands there. I will link the video up above here somewhere. And the Cole amp feeds my Sir reactive load box, and the load box hits my Fractal Audio XFX3 in this case, where it gets its greenback IR from Owen Hammer and some reverb and delays towards the rest of the song. Alright, so this is how my guitar will sound. Volume is at around 4. This is the neck pickup. Fourth position. Bridge, for example. All right, here it goes. And now let's check out how the gain works on the pedal. So I hope you heard clearly that when lowering the gain, the sound gets more darker, and when raising the gain, it gets more sharper. This is how I was informed the character of the Bluesbreaker. So my setting is around here, just noon. Alright, let's check out the level now. Because my Cole amp, which will be linked above here in the video too, it's completely cranked. It's a non-master volume amp, 50 watts, so it just reacts very dynamic on every gain input, loudness of your volume knob also. So also the level of this pedal. it will increase for me more the gain instead of a volume boost. So if your amp would be set completely to clean, the level would work more like a volume boost, but in my case it will just increase more the input gain. And this is how it sounds. So you clearly hear when lowering the level, it just cleans up my amp, and this gives it much more gain. So again, around noon, my level. The tone, darker, sharper. Let's hear it. Now, let's check out the clip switch. It's got 3 positions. The down position is the soft clipping for the classic Bluesbreaker overdrive. The middle position disables the clipping for a very nice clean boost with no added distortion, and the up position gives you much more hard clipping for a more aggressive compressed sound. To demonstrate this, I will just raise the gain a little bit to 8 so you'll hear more difference, I hope. So this clearly gives you much more compressed, more overdriven sound. This was much more milder, very interesting harmonic wise also. And the middle one, no clipping, so just a clean boost. I like that one a little bit less, but it will sound very nice for cleaner sounds, of course. Now here we have the mode switch. This lets you choose between the 2 versions of this pedal. The down position, what I like very much, is the pre-95 version, it's much more smoother, lower gain sound with more bass. Remember that, you will hear it very clearly. And the upper position, this will give you the post 95 sound version. It's got much more higher gain with a slightly reduced bass response. So for example, when playing on the Strat on the neck pickup, it will be very useful. As you can see here, the Rivus has its internal gain range switch. The dip switch adjusts the overall gain range of the drive control. So we have the normal mode, as you can see here, in which 1 is on and 2 is off. This is the same like the stock Bluesbreaker. Then we have the medium gain, in which 1 is off and 2 is on. So that will be off, on. That's this mode here. This increases the gain range for more driven tone. And then when both dip switches are off, like this, you get the high gain mode. This further boosts the gain, providing a much more saturated and aggressive overdrive. So for the video's purpose, I will just use it in its so for the video's purpose, I will just be using it like a clean boost. So in the stock Bluesbreaker mode, the normal mode, in which 1 is on and 2 is off, because I do have already the big clone for the more saturated sound. So I will be using this like a clean mode, clean boost. But don't be scared to use the other mode, because they really sound amazing. So again, my guitar is on volume 3, and you will hear the clean sound, and after that I will play all the 3 modes of the dip switch after each other so you can hear the differences. Alright, let's go. In my intro music, I used all the 3 internal gain range switches. The beginning was in the normal mode, towards the middle of the song it was the medium gain, and towards the end it was the high gain setting. And every time my volume on the guitar was just set around 4. So edge of breakup, clean edge of breakup, and everything else was the pedal. The Rivus also has an intelligent bypass. The one-touch foot switch, programmable true bypass relay. If you quick tap it, just like this, on, off, bypass or engage. But if you hold the pedal foot switch like this, you will temporarily toggle it on and off when you release it. Amazing. With the Rivus pedal, you can also change the boost mode. So when powering up the pedal, you just hold down the foot switch while plugging in power, and you will cycle through the next mode. So when you see 2 blinks, it will boost with effect engaged. 3 blinks, it will boost with effect bypassed. And you have the 4 blinks. In this, it will remember the bypass or engaged state you left it in. So very handy. Sure, try it out. Can't go wrong. Just hold down the foot switch and plug in the power and cycle like this every time to the next mode till you have found the right blinks. Let me show you now how I will use the Rivus and only play with my volume from around 4 till 7, 8 and with little effects, and then you can hear how well it reacts with a tube amp.